He started first, he finished first, he led the most laps, he was the guy to beat, but it was not easy because Graham Rahal kept you honest.
He kept me really honest, yes. Tim came on the radio and said Graham was 8/10 quicker than you on that lap, and you've got to get this number. So I was thinking, man, this is actually going to be hard to keep him behind because I couldn't use a push to pass. Had plenty, but it uses too much fuel. So I was doing everything I could in the corners where you couldn't save fuel, and then in the corners where you could coast in, I was doing, trying to use no brake, do whatever I could. So it was hard fought all day. Every situation, it was hard fought.
You're a fourth of the way to your goal, P1 in all 4 sessions. You've got half of it done, brother.
It's half of it, man. Next week and the main one. I'll skip next week if I can get the main one. I'll get 3 of the 4.
You got a 3 out of 4 would be okay if it was the one on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Now, Will, what about at the start? I don't know if you saw what happened behind you, but Dixon Elio looks like he spun Dixon, and then everything. That's how Graham moved up 17th to 6th in the first thing. So were you surprised when you heard Graham Rahal's second? Why is he second?
Well, it actually doesn't surprise me because every time he's in a race, man, there's no one who races better than that guy. He's so aggressive, but he gets it done, And when I heard that he's the guy I'm racing, you're like, if he gets near me, it's going to be interesting. He's fast. How did he do that? He went from 17th to 6th.
When they turned Dixon around, everybody peeled off, and he went straight. So he went from 17th to 6th. And did you know there was carnage behind you?
I looked. I saw Dixon spin, and then I thought, well, that's going to be a yellow for sure. And sure enough, yeah. Poor old Dixon. He's saying to me on the truck when we were doing the parade lap together that he's like, I'm worried about the first corner. I said, yeah, so am I. But I just protected the inside as much. If you get someone up the inside, that's when it all goes wrong. But yeah, I didn't see what happened, but what happened is exactly what he was worried about.
It's hard to put things in perspective, but winning here it's a pretty cool deal when you think about all the races you've won in your career.
It is. Winning here is mega. It's just now become such a cool month because you can win both. You could win. Can you imagine if you got all 4 sessions? There should be like a $10 million prize for that.
Sure there should, and there's only one guy that can do that this year.
That's right, yeah. But my mind all this year has just been on the 500. That's honestly all I care about. I won the championship. I just really care about winning that race now. I really, I haven't done that before. Just had it on my mind, so I'm really thinking, I really want to win it.
That's why you can tell you're a Roger Penske driver, brother, because that's all he thinks about. Willpower, kicks butt. At Indianapolis, he's halfway to making the big sweep. Graham Rahal, hell of a job, young man. 17th to 2nd. I don't know how you did it, but great start. Obviously, you had a little help with the crash, but you threaded your way through, past 3 or 4 guys. You were 3rd or 4th in the first pit stop and kept on Power's butt the whole race.
Yeah, it was hard. It was a good, hard-fought race. It's hard. Power was kind of in his own league. I was trying as hard as I could to keep up with him. I caught Newgarden, who was a lap behind and held me up for 20 laps. And with these cars, it's hard to follow. Once you get about 10 car lengths back, you start to really feel it. And I was struggling like crazy behind him. And, luckily we caught up on that last pit stop. I was able to get around him, but hard day.
You cut a 4-second lead to 1.5, and you're thinking, maybe I got something for him. But he just kind of made it stabilize.
Yeah, it was just a bit tough, a little hard to close in completely on him. But, I keep saying this, we're going to get one of these things. We're close. We're fighting hard. This team, Steak and Shake, boys doing a great job. We're leading the Honda charge. There's no secret about that. But we got momentum going into the 500. We got to keep it now.
I was going to say, and the test Sunday was fairly encouraging last week.
Yeah, I think we're okay. But, tonight I'm going to go have a couple beers and enjoy this.
And a Steak and Shake?
Absolutely.
Okay, hell of a job, kid. You kept more day behind you. That was a good race. So you had a decent car, but not a winning car.
I think I had a winning car. The problem in the start, I got behind. I could keep up with Will and every team. We were right there. And in the last one, the fuel number they gave me was pretty big, so I started being really conservative to make more just in case. And it actually paid off where they got to me. I had, I could turn the engine back up, and it was fine. It was good. You look at what Will was running and I was running. The pace were very similar. I did feel like I had a car to win, but track positions, everything. We had a bit, last 2 stops were really good. The first one was a little slow. We had a problem with the right front, but my boys did really good today, and they gave me a good car, and this is what we do. We need to do solid weekends one after another.
Well, son, I hate to borrow a NASCAR phrase, but it was a good points day too for this points leader.
Yeah, it was. I mean, points day. Will had has been getting strong, but we're there as well, so it's good. You know what I mean? It's. I think the championship always comes down to how bad are your bad days. You look at Dixon, you look at Elliott today. They salvaged some points, but we gain on them, and it's good. I mean, it's what it is. It's a long way ahead of us still.
Good evasive driving at the start. Was it pretty close for you?
Yeah, I mean, everybody was so greedy. I said, oh, here we go. Wreckfest 101. What to do? Put 20 whatever drivers into turn one, see how brave are they. But it was okay.
As brave as a 21-year-old Montoya. Nice job, third place for the points leader. Keep your eye on him, longs, donuts, and all.